Look at that boat. Boats can't turn, haha. You thought the jokes were funny, didn't you? Well, rumors emerged in the past couple of weeks about Dodge's answer to all this harassment. The Dodge Challenger ACR, a land boat built for turning. Here's everything that came up about the car. Now, in order to not get anyone's hopes up and break your heart later at the end of this video, I'll tell you right now that after all the excitement, Auto Week released an article stating that a spokesperson from Dodge explicitly said it's not happening. And although most of you will probably click away after that sad news, I'm going to talk about everything that was expected just in case it ever happens, and because I think it was a pretty kick-ass idea. The ACR title was most famously used on the top trim Viper years ago. This Challenger ACR was going to share a lot of the same types of parts with the Viper, like the front splitter and that big ol' wang. In a way, it was going to be a send-off for the current generation, which has been around since 2008 and is going to be replaced in 2023. That's a pretty long lifespan for a model generation, but I think Dodge did a fantastic job with small facelifts and interior updates to keep them feeling just as new as each Camaro or Mustang generation released. Along with heavily improved aerodynamics, suspension, and brakes, there was an under 4,000 pound goal for this ACR. That means that with the help of boatloads of carbon fiber, Dodge would have had to shave off, do the math, carry the 5,000 pounds. Kidding. It would also most likely have come with a wide body and meaty tires for the back for getting down the Hellcat or Red Eye engine types of power. Similar to Dodge's straight-line menace, the Demon, one seat would have come standard with the option of a second seat for the immense price of one George Washington.
Which seat do they put in as standard?
If this was going to happen, I would have loved to see the comparison between this and the GT500, and it would have allowed Dodge's lineup to cover all performance bases. We all know they've got the straight line speed, so for any Mopar enthusiast who was looking to corner, this would have been their go-to. On the other hand, though, I think the weight of a Challenger is part of its beauty. It's the car that doesn't care about being realistic or turning G's or anything like that. It's just a monster for the road and doesn't feel the need to compare itself because it knows what it's got. Whether you'd buy one or not, I think deep down everyone has a respect for Challengers. The people who just wanted to get a smile out of driving would have gone to these because how would you not get a smile from mashing the gas and hearing that supercharger whine? As far as the ending of the third generation Challenger by 2023, I feel kind of the same way as I do about the end of the current GT350. Check out that video if you didn't already, by the way, wink wink. But I'm definitely a little sadder about this. Might sound like a bad thing, but I grew up knowing Challengers is what they still are, which many of you might be able to relate to. To me, that look just belongs to the name Challenger. Instead of being some variant of a car, that design is what the car always was. So moving forward, it'll be hard to see something that doesn't look like this as really a Challenger. And yeah, they'll make it similar looking, but it'll have to be different. I have a lot of faith in Dodge though, so I guess I can't be too bummed about it. Give me your opinions in the comments. Do you think Dodge needs something that can corner before they retire the third gen Challengers? As always, if you enjoyed this video, please tap the like button, subscribe to Liberty Drives for automotive news, as well as my take on the good, the bad, and the funny parts of being a car enthusiast. I appreciate you all. Thanks very much for watching. Have a great day.